Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we live? I sure hope we are. Let's see. And the chat should theoretically be working. I really should get around to logging in on my own chat so that I can write in it. Yo, Maddie, good to see you. Hell yeah. Okay, looks like the chat works, so we can pop right in. I say, and get stuck on a loading screen. Man, like. Okay. So first things first. What is this? Okay. I have... Okay, it does not look like I got all that many options for outfit at the moment. So that sucks. Because I honestly think... Okay, that helps. Look at me in my default outfit. Chat works, mic works, audio works, everything is good. Okay. Boxes. Let's... Curiosity. Okay. So... I got Abra. Okay. So it looks like we got everything. That's good. That's good. Okay. So... Guess nothing left to do but to progress the story. Unless there's something on the map I'm missing. Nah, not really. Like, it's not like we're allowed to do... A Kakuna. Do we already have a Kakuna? Yeah, we do have a Kakuna. Okay. Lumberry. Nice. Barnaby. Okay. It's been a while since we last streamed. It's nice being back. Let's put it like that. So we got as much as we could, at least as far as I know. But any bugs and exploits that can get us anywhere but here. Use this Barnaby for half a second, like I have to smash all the rocks. Just because they're an eyesore, like just let me get rid of all of them. I have no idea. I have access to Mystery Gift, yes. I do have a Waltz on him. So I must have. There you go. Okay. There you go. Welcome back. I got us some good food. Let's have a bite. You ever dip fresh baked croissants in Cafe au lait? Get ready, it's so good. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Yo, Cyber Ghost, good to see you. Hey. Starting to get used to Lumios. It can be kind of bewildering at first. It's fun. The Wild Stones must have been a shock, right? I don't think they're the perfect model of how we humans and Pokemon can coexist or anything, but it's good that we have them. Oh, you're getting pinged. Is that the City app? Yeah, the one you installed on my phone without my consent. This is a promotion match announcement for trainer Vox Rank Z. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Zack Rank Z. Look at that smug dumb grin. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank Y. To qualify for your promotion match, you must earn enough ticket points to obtain a obtain a challenger ticket. I know I thought the box went over, but no, it was just another line. Promotion match time, Did it say challenger ticket? A challenger ticket is what let you compete in a promotion match. Once you earn enough ticket points, your challenger's ticket shows up in your city app. A promotion match is exactly what it sounds like. If you win the battle, you're promoted to the next rank in the city royale. To earn ticket points, you gotta beat other trainers competing in the royale. The types who hang out in battle zones. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that battle zone last night. And it's getting late. When night falls, a battle zone appears and the city royale gets going. I'm gonna go wait outside. When you're ready to head out into the night, come find me. In that case, there's a Charizard one. The code is supposed to have expired 2 days ago, but some claim it's still active. Big 006. Was this also preparing for some free items? The code expires March. Oh, I was unaware of both of those. Well, free shit. Let's see here. Time to get some free shit. Big 006. Oh wait. 006. This code of password is expired. You can't receive the gift. Well then, no Charizard for me. Sad face. To be fair, if someone says it still works, assuming they're not lying, they announced it to the world, now Nintendo knows. Nintendo's gonna be petty about it. So, exactly. So the second that was posted, it was gone. But yeah. Which is honestly a really frustrating like catch-22, right? Because no one would attempt it after the expiry date, because obviously Game Freak and the Pokemon Company can't be that incompetent, right? So if you don't say anything, no one's gonna try. But if you do say anything, Nintendo's gonna shut it down. Oh, that might have been it, yeah. Ready to go out there and officially compete in the City Royale? Steal yourself? Yeah, ready as I'll ever be. Great, you can do this! Here's a City Royale tip. Once night falls, check your map. Yeah, I get it. That red area on your map is tonight's battle zone. Looks like it's in the same spot as last night's, so you know that place already. Alright, battle zone, here we come. Oh, we're doing this. You go here. So, you're diving into the city realm too, are you? We wouldn't have brought him on it as a team member if he wasn't gonna compete, Naveen. That's right, he's gonna need some support from you guys too. Now about that challenges ticket you need. Since your rank's set, Vox, you need 1,000 ticket points to earn a challenges ticket. You should be able to earn that much by beating the trainers here in this battle zone. Inside battle zones, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, it's battle time. I feel like there were a few things I need to remind you of, but only 2 of them came to mind. Returning to the train station once you have free roam access, and something funny during the main story's finale. Yeah, I guess. Inside battle zones, if a Pokemon trainer spots you, it's battle time. You got this. You and your Pokemon go rack up some points. And if anything happens to your Pokemon, come back to me for some healing. Don't forget, when morning comes, you're out of time. Good luck. Come find me further in. Okay. My voice acting is so out of training. Like, okay, he's gonna heal me, and night is on. Good. Lady, I'm behind the wall. Fine. I see it, yeah. Yeah, I can see the Persona vibes, you know. That's a win already, nice. Keep it up. Send all those trainers packing. Yeah. Further in, you're like 5 feet from I'm gonna ignore you. Tutorial not skippable? What? Listen, Vox, if someone sees you first, they'll get the jump on you in battle. If that happens, you may not be able to do anything at first because of the shock. So try to sneak up nice and quiet, then boom! Get the first hit off. You'll have a big upper hand. Here's a potion in case you need it. In return, I want to see you really cooking. Ooh, look, see that train down there? With the back turned? Now's your chance. Sneak up behind them and get the first attack. That was what I intended with the other one, but... Try not to get my voice stuck like that. Whoops, daisy. Actually, I want to see, like... This guy, like... Okay, he's not programmed to give you that for free. I had to see... I had to see. Can you blame me? Oh no, he has... Dang. Okay. Down goes the fletching. Nice, you're doing great. One more W should get you up to 1,000 points. I know. Let me guess. Planning to ignore me and whatever useful advice I might have? Are you? Okay. Winning Pokemon battles in battle zones will earn you prize medals. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collect that night. Just watch out, if you lose a battle, you may have medals taken from you. Think you'll be wise to avoid picking fights with higher ranked trainers. I recommend giving your Pokemon a citrus berry to hold. Okay, so game really wants to hold my hand. And to be fair, I'm the idiot who got ambushed twice. Like, what is going on with everything today? I was like, I'm talking to chat right now, and then this trainer was like, I'm gonna turn around right now. Yeah, I'm good at this game. I am a Pokemon master. Accumulate 1,000 points. The challenge entitles you to compete in a promotion match. You can accumulate no more particular points at this time. Please proceed to your promotion match. Yes, look, let's go! You did amazing, and so did Ryuga the second. Now you got your challenges ticket. Nice! Meet me at the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it's a real drag. I feel like the tutorial in all Pokemon games just generally sucks. Okay. We have an issue. So that trainer might be higher level than I thought. I was warned. Okay? You have no Pokemon that can function. Okay, that is funny as shit. Like, still have my ticket. I'm still fine. Master Pokemon trainer right here. I am absolutely amazing. Like, I can't be beat. Oh yeah, that trainer is absolutely over-leveled. Like, dang. Oh, Sun and Moon's tutorial island. Oh no. There she is. Like, she's she's something. I guess I'll just go here since the game is telling me not to fight her. Gimme my Pokeballs. Just gimme. Bonjour, welcome to the Pokemon Center. You're not it. Why is, oh. Yo, Urbane. Hey, let's talk. Yo, did you check out your challenge ticket already? You can see it in the City Royale app. Yeah. Now you take on another trainer if you're ranked in the promotion match, if you got the ticket too. I'm impressed you got this far so quick. Let's get your promotion match in before morning comes. Your opponent's sack ought to be in the taxi lot down the street. Heal up your party at Pokemon Center first. Maybe buy a potion for good measure. I'll go ahead to the taxi lot and wait for you. Like, it kind of sucks that everyone else gets to sit where we fight. Like, dude, I got a ticket. I earned it. I can sit where I want them. The sad truth is that we are never allowed to return to the train station. It's no longer there. It poofed out of existence. If you go in there, you're gonna evaporate. That's why the game is stopping you. Every single time you try. Okay, my man. Let's go. Sack's a taxi driver. Far as I know, he should be here waiting for fares. There, that's him. Sack's fought in a lot of promotion matches. Notice I said fought in, not won. I you're Vox! One more kid searching for glory in the wild. Raucous City Rail Battlegrounds, huh? Sounds simple, doesn't it? You start at rank Z and you climb to rank A. You'll learn, kid. You'll learn how much easier it is said than done. It's you against every other Pokemon trainer who wants to be the strongest in Lumiose. Now let's get our promotion match started, shall we? Said a roll credits. You can do this. I know you can. Even your Pokemon knows you can. Challenger ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. I suppose you're going to win. Oh, I suppose you think you're going to win. Climb over me to reach the next rank? I'm sure I won't lose. Well, I won't make it easy for you, because this taxi driver has a taxi dream. I'm going to reach rank A and abolish all forms of transit in Lumiose except taxis. I need to beat this guy's ass just because of the environmental implications of his insane dream. Like, some of these characters are fucking high on something to come up with it, with their wishes for whatever. Okay, he opens up with a water type. That could be an issue. Okay, so definitely not a great start. It's a crime that guys like this is all like, we need more taxis. I agree. When roller skates worked so well back in X and Y for traversing the city specifically. Also, what about the go-go service we used to have? If this last one loses, I'll be stuck at rank 7, but I believe in my Pokemon. I have to agree. Like, what about the go-go service? And like, come on, give me some roller skates. Aww. Oh dang, you can hit with that. No, but I'm not letting you paralyze me. Okay, yeah, quick attack. And victory. Look at that. This is my 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me! GG indeed! Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but I have too much of that weird thing in the head. I think it's called brain. To not get stuck on the implications of the world building. Especially because previous Pokemon games has a lot of great world building and storytelling, so it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let you get away with this. I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. From an out-of-game perspective, I get why the Go-Go service was replaced in favor of fast travel, but the roller skates would have been... Agreed, the roller skates would have been nice. Also, the Go-Go service could still have been here. Like, we're fast traveling with taxis. Why not fast travel with Go-Go? Like, I can walk up to No, wait, that's a Digimon. Still, though, the implications of the fast travel still could be flavor-wise to Go-Go. What difference does it make that it's a taxi? This is why I call me Liz Eternal. I don't know. I feel like that probably is worse. Like how do I put it? He's inoffensive. He's pathetic and inoffensive. Like, that's probably worse. It's just sad. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Look at that, we made it to Y. Promoted to rank Y. You chose your move well and even took a position of your Pokemon into account. That was one well-thought Pokemon battle. I'm very impressed that you lost to Lisette Internal. Like here's a ludonarrative problem. Like, they want to treat you like you are God's given gift to Pokemon battling. But I beat the guy who lost 99 times in a row. I'm sorry, but like, what the fuck did I do that was so special? I can tell you what I did. I brought a single Pokemon to a battle against 3, and I had to heal it twice with a potion mid-battle, with having exactly no honor. That's what I did. Oh yeah, the POV, like, you know what? I think I realized what you're talking about. Normally I'm too ace to notice that kind of stuff, but thank you for pointing it out. I think it's because it's supposed to be the POV of the Zygarde cells, but like, position of your Pokemon into account. That was one of the thought Pokemon battle. Emma, hi! Your new face. Nice to meet you, trainer. My name is Emma. Nice to meet you too, detective. I'm a detective who's been entrusted with the task of protecting the peace of Lumio City. Do you mind introducing me to your friend here, Urbane? This is Vox, Team MSET's newest member. Ah, that makes sense. Only saw a bit of your promotion match. Just happened to pass by while I was investigating a suspicious Pokemon. But based on what I saw, Team MSET's got a fine new trainer. I bet Ace is pleased too. Not that his face would give it away. Like, I believe it's just a classic mysterious unrevealed character POV, although the model happens to give an effect that the internet has not missed. Nintendo knows what they're doing. I'm like, if Nintendo Pokemon wanted to get away with the whole, oh, you're so awesome, you just beat this guy, they should have made the said trainer something else than Zack. Like they could, instead of like having him be like a stupid taxi driver that is shit at Pokemon battles, they could have like Zack be like an ace trainer from across Kalos, somewhere in like Cormorine or something, and be like I'm talking about Zack because Emma keeps talking about how amazing I was in that battle for beating this guy who sucks ass. Like, again, if Game Freak wanted this, we needed someone who's like he could be like Nimona. Like, it doesn't have to be a main character or anything, but be like I'm for Cormorine, I'm Zack, I traveled here and caught my Lumious Pokemon starting over, and I have challenged myself to beat the ZA Royale, something like that, you know? Something that says, like, this guy is good at Pokemon, he's given himself a handicap, so I, as a beginner, have a chance, but I still beat someone with expertise and skill and practice, then they can compliment me for beating him, even if he's like a tutorial boss and he's like a pusher, or like, that would give narrative context for what they're doing. Instead, I get this weird whiplash of like, this guy sucks. He's lost like 99 fights, and he goes like, this is like the 100th time I lost in a row, and everyone else is like, you are the best thing since what's called? You're the best thing that happened to Pokemon since sliced bread. And everyone just does that, and it's like, I beat the guy who lost 100 times in a row. I'm sorry, but like, are you high? Either that or everyone here is gaslighting me. Like, we're already on the like Urban is a fucking asshole, right? It's like maybe everyone is just gaslighting me. It's like they're prepping me up so that they can use me to do MZ's dirty work. Like they're like, ooh, you're so amazing. You should do my laundry because you're so awesome at it. Like, is that what's going on? Is everyone just gaslighting me? Is that what's going on? By the way, Urbane, I'm afraid I haven't found any leads on the person you're looking for. I just wanted to let you know, but I've got to be heading back now. Have a good night. I'm sorry for that long-ass ramble, but can you blame me for having an issue with how this is written? Emma's the top detective in Lumio City and a super talented Pokemon trainer. If she says you're good, you know you're doing great, Vox. I don't feel any less gaslit right now, Urbane. And I also know that you're a little bit of a jerk, so... Anyway, now that you got your promotion and everything, I think it's time we call it a night too. Ooh, I'm getting rich tonight, huh? Look at all the monies I made. A hotel, sweet hotel. We're back! Urbane, when you're heading back to the hotel, would you at least let us know? Hello! How was your first taste of competing in the city realm, Vox? I'm rank Y now? Oh my gosh, that's amazing! You're a natural! I agree with Ida, but let's not be hasty. Listen, we forget the opponent was exactly set eternal. Gabe, at least you could pretend that like the game could at least pretend that the opponent is independent of all of this, but no, they have to bring him up to remind me that I beat the biggest loser in all of Lumios. And to be like, but they're still saying like, you're so amazing. Like even like this piece of dialogue here. I agree. Protag is the best thing since sliced bread. But also, let's not forget that Protag beat Zack. You know, the sucky sucker whoever sucked. Like did they proofread this? Like this sentence alone, this text box alone is emblematic of the problem with that. And this is how we start out, man. We're not even past the tutorial yet, and I'm having like I don't know what to call it about like the sack thing. Like you wouldn't be raining on our parade like that if you'd seen the match, Naveen. Vox has serious potential. I can tell she's gonna shoot straight up the rank. See, here that's the thing. Like there's an implication here. Like Urban is saying, oh yeah, no, Zack sucks, but you should see how Vox pummeled him. Like, they make it sound like it was the most one-sided match in the history of like one-sidedness. Like I fucking one-shot his team with a single move. Like I hit Ember once and all three of his Pokemon fainted simultaneously or something like that. Like that's not what happened. I'm sorry. Like if he was programmed to be even more of a like to match like being that sucky, like all of his Pokemon were level 1 and none of them knew any attacking moves and they had 0 IVs and everything, so you one-shot them. Like then maybe you could convince me that was what you were going for, but like this is very much like Tell Don't Show. They're like it's like I'm gonna just I think I forgot to say my catchphrase when I came in. It's been so long since we last streamed, like hiatus and all that. So, welcome to the stream, tamers, trainers, and domesticators. I am Vox Phoenix of the Vox system, and we're playing Legend ZA, not quite a Pokemon game. It's some sort of bootleg thing written by incompetent people. That's what this is. Sorry, I'm kidding. It's an official Pokemon game. She's basically a brand new Pokemon trainer and still won a promotion right away. That's big. Team MZ is headed straight for the top. Oh, do you know what the initials of MZ is in our team name, Vox? No idea. The M is for Mega Evolution and the Z is from Hotel Z. How did Vox fare tonight? Hey, AZ, I think we'll be able to protect the future of Lumiose with Vox. Like, they just jumped directly from you're the most amazing trainer to ever train a Pokemon to you're gonna save the universe. Back off for a second. Can we build that up? Can we earn it first? Or we're just not even gonna pretend that earning shit is a thing. I'm sorry, I'm getting stumped at every single text box. Whoa, Urbane, you're that confident? Well, even Emma had good things to say about her. You met Emma, did you? She's a remarkable Pokemon trainer. If only she could have also joined our efforts. But she has her own work to carry out. We must hope that enough competition will forge for us the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. I hope you will all contribute to these efforts, Vox. Can I say something? Doing the ZA Royale takes a lot of energy, so I'm hungry. The pantry's contents are yours to use as ever, though I myself will retire for the night. Alright, leave this chefing to me. Would you make me something normal, please? I'm good with literally anything as long as it's ready soon. You may want to be more specific, else, well, you know what you'll get. Shouldn't that be Team MEZ? This game should come with a health warning from the amount of face pulling I'm doing. So, there is something to talk about in a moment. If you can remember that dialogue from Naveen, like, bon appetit. What even is this? What's so confusing? It's my brainchild, croissant curry. I created it to be the hotel's sought-after signature dish. It pairs Lumia's delectable croissant with the Galar region's legendary curry to unlock the full potential of both. That sends my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever, Urbane. I reject that monstrosity altogether. So, like, again, Urbane is an asshole. Like, he just concocts something that from any sane perspective is like, I have no doubt you can make very delicious croissant curry. Like, I am certain it can be done. Like, food is an art form and you can do a lot, impressively a lot, with things that people would otherwise think was crazy. Like chocolate in curry, delicious. Earlier today, and I'm gonna insult all the Japanese people who ever watch anything I ever make in a second, but like, I used duck to supplement my dashi for ramen. Like, it's just pairing like that little hint of the sea with the savoriness of the duck, and boom, you got a good ramen. Like, you can do a lot. I'm not sure these games' obsession with the letter Z is healthy based on the XYZ games called ZA has ZA Royale, has a character called AZ, our team is called MZ. Like, please calm down with this. Yo, dude! There needs to be extreme sets and everything! Oh, my voice can't do that today. But yeah, the 90s called. They want the X, Y's, and Z's back. Oh, I'm getting distracted though. Like, because, like, while that's nothing wrong with what potential is, you just met me, right? We just met Urbane. And they're serving something random and weird to me that might make me uncomfortable to eat. Like, that's a dick move. Furthermore, Naveen has expressed that he doesn't like it. He said, "Can you make me something normal for a change?" And then he followed up with Lida's just like, if you aren't more specific, you know he's gonna make it again. So Urban has done this before. Naveen doesn't like it. And Naveen specifies that he doesn't like it. It's just a dick move to serve something someone doesn't want to eat to them. Like, it's just a prank, bro! I'm sorry, we're back to the whole Urban is an asshole. Like, I know this is like the nitpickiest nitpick ever, but like, it irks me how much of a jerk Urban comes across as. And also, like, Naveen could be neurodivergent. People have pointed that out to me. This is like mildly ableist. Like, neurodivergent people can get overwhelmed with sensations. That's it's called being overstimulated. So a lot of neurodivergent people are very picky with what they eat because they can get overwhelmed by the textures and the flavors. So if you know someone who only eats like white bread with butter on it or something like that, or spaghetti with ketchup but never with pesto or anything else, like, if you know that person, chances are they might be neurodivergent, and they might do that because otherwise they get overwhelmed and that can stress them out. So we don't know why Naveen doesn't like this concoction, but for all we know, Naveen could be neurodivergent and Urbane doesn't give a shit. Yeah, everyone else is just assholes to Naveen. You say that every time, but you seem to polish off anything I cook. I was just raised better than to let food go to waste. Yeah, he's even so polite that he eats it in protest. Like, this kid deserves better. It's because Nintendo keeps writing dialogue that makes me scratch my head. You can be so particular, Naveen. Maybe it's because you're Lumio's born and raised. I eat many other things, but I draw the line at croissant curry. Sorry about all this hubbub, Vox. But for real, I'm glad you showed up here. Yes, big same. Having you around makes me feel like things might work out for us. I'll do the best I can. Go good picture spot. I'll try and pay attention to that. I can't wait to see everything you're capable of. Now let's eat. Okay, I need to take a sip out of my soda after doing that with the voice earlier. Like, damn. The next day. Your alarm is going off. Stretch and okay. The tutorial is not over yet, but the game should allow me to do some more stuff today. It should give me access to a few different areas before it forces me to do specific things again, which should be nice. Good morning. Leaders had already left for dance practice. Hey, hope you slept well. Feeling ready for a little field trip? It's time to get you properly introduced to Lumio's biggest attraction, Prison Tower. He's stumping me again. I really do think Urbane is an asshole. Like, imagine that you've been here for 2 days. You're a tourist. You wanted to see the sights in Lumio's. And Urbane is like, hey, do these things for me first. And then he's finally suggesting to you that you can see one of the sites. And you're like, you know, that sounds nice. Anyone who's played this game is very well aware that Prism Tower is currently shut down due to construction. So like this guy's just gonna be like, I'm gonna show you the site, and then you walk up there and there's just like a giant ass steel blockade that says currently unavailable due to reconstruction or renovation. Like, that's the site he's gonna show me. Like, it almost feels like he's trolling us, right? Shame you two won't be able to climb the tower due to the restoration work. See you, AZ, we're heading out. The tower long watched over the city. I wonder if the people still believe it does so. Cute-a-doo! City shadow of Prison Tower. That is true. So, how much money do you want to bet when we get to Prison Tower? That's what he's gonna do? Ah, man, this game is... Hey kid, we finished fixing up the outside of your hotel. Great, thanks a bunch, Tarragon. Sure thing, still, why bother fixing it? Not like it got guests lining up at the front door. We got one at least, though I guess she's not exactly a guest anymore. Anyway, that's why I've got to film more PR videos for Hotel Set. Making your own videos to advertise, huh? Not a bad idea, but wouldn't it be better to just ask Canary to promote the hotel for you? Or you could use one of my prize scaffolding courses to spruce up the walls of your hotel. We build scaffolding all the time for our work as part of the urban redevelopment plan, you see. Who cares about regular scaffolding though? No one! That's why at Racine Construction we make our scaffolding into obstacle courses. We also leave colorful screws on the courses for folks to grab and trade them for prizes. Here, new kid, a little something for you on the house. It's one of the prizes you can get. Folks say that Canary merch can give you all kinds of benefits, you know. They're real pote bonheur, a lucky charm. Alright, see ya, kids. I don't know what he was onto about anything, but like the obstacle courses thing, like I'm gonna rant about that in a moment. Tarragon's super talented, but he sure doesn't mince his words. You know what? I've just had a great idea. Let's take my secret shortcut to Centruco Plaza. Here, come with me. Check out this ladder. See the weird stuff that's clogging up the rungs? You mean the thing that's clipping through the staircase? Like, this is part of the tutorial. You could have positioned that better, choosing a smaller crystal. You could... This feels lazy. I don't know, maybe I'm just in a complaining mood. This feels very nitpicky of me, but like, I'm a little bit distracted by the fact that the crystals are growing through the ladder. Spirit for promoting seemed better than Urban is. I'll film a video, post it on, and just hope it gets any traction. Yeah, Urban is an idiot. If I had a nickel for every time the main electric trainer was a streamer, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice. Are those rocks? It's a bunch of mega crystals. They're made up from some kind of mysterious energy, apparently. You can smash them surprisingly easily with Pokemon moves. Here, you should try it out. Have your Pokemon use a move to break up the crystals. Yeah, I get mega shots. Whatever. Mega crystals have been forming all over the city, and a lot of them get in the way, just like these. So if you find any, be sure to smash them. I bet everyone in Lumius would appreciate it. one more thing. Save all the mega shots you can. There's a company that's collecting them for research, and they'll let you trade in your mega shots for all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's get climbing. I came up with some new research you can do for me. Check the list. Does the game audio sound echoey again? I wonder what is up with that. What about now? Is that better? I might have accidentally doubled up on the game audio on your end. That can happen. Okay. I hope that fixed it. See a colorful screw over there. Awesome! Up here, come on! That kid can run fast, like jeebus. There's nothing down there, and I'm not seeing any realistic way I'm making it over there. Nope. Not happening. Okay. Come on, Ryuga, you had one job. Okay, you're gonna tutorialize me some more. Valued guest of Hotel Set, I present to you the very jewel of Lumiose City Prison Town. Okay, I'm gonna eat my words. He did bring me to a rooftop so I could see over the scaffolding. I'm eating my words. I misremembered. I just remember him also taking us all the way up to it where you can't see jack shit because it's just the scaffolding. But, my bad, we can actually see the tower from here. That's fair. Urbane, I take that back. There's still 99 other things you've done wrong and been a jerk about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's also visible from the hotel's roof. Like, I guess Urbane is just making us dance for the sake of making us dance. You can see there's basically one big circle with Prison Tower right at the center. Alright, let's get across the rooftops and head for the tower. Yeah, he wants us to go all the way up to it and look at the scaffolding for some reason. We can see it much better from here, thank you very much. Okay, so here I'm gonna fall down. So there's... Dang it. But just... Oh, from when I thought I'd broken the game, like I'd gotten stuck or something. Hey, down here. Did you just jump down? Jump down all makes sense, don't worry, you're in good hands. Now Urbane is asking us to risk our life. Like, I know he knows we got a rodent phone, but maybe he doesn't, like, maybe ours like... Okay, so imagine this, that I'm a tourist, but I know how a rodent phone works. I had a rodent phone before I came here. I know it can protect me from high falling things, but I just hesitated weirdly, right? So maybe mine is defect, maybe mine doesn't work anymore, and that's why I wouldn't jump. Meanwhile, Urbane here is like, trust me, jump! And I'm standing here like I know my phone doesn't work, and Urbane can't make assumptions about my phone. That would be an insane thing to do. So I assume he has like a trampoline down there or something to protect me. Am I gonna put my trust in this weirdo I just met? Sure, why not? And then assuming that I am the kind of person whose rodent phone actually was defect, I would be dead now. Because Urbane is an idiot. Trust me, it will all make sense. Like it is what's called. It's the kind of privilege entitled unawareness of like, well, mine works. Obviously yours must work too. Here's the most terrifying thing. Rotom are living beings, creatures that are specifically known to be mischievous. So you're putting your trust in your living phone, not hating your guts. That's also a thing. That's also entirely possible. Like, but yeah, like, am I critiquing Urbane too much? No, I think I'm entirely fair to this jerk face. You think a bit? Sunfall detected and averted. Your rotom phone activates the safe landing mode when it detects a sudden fall from a great height. Pretty cool, right? As long as you got your rotom phone, you can jump down safely from any height. I knew that. You sure? You sure are in the know. Oh, you're curious about the wild zone over there, in Vert Plaza. Good instinct after all, each wild zone's got different Pokemon in it. So checking out different wild zones should help get you get Mabel's research task done. You can catch all kinds of Pokemon in there, or even just do some training. I'll wait for you by the food truck by Prison Town, so come find me once you're ready. Oh yeah, that sounds really dangerous for the Rotom bike to just like, nope. Oh my god, yeah, the safe landing mode is optional. It's also just dangerous. Like, imagine giving kids a phone that can save them from falls from high up, right? That's not a bad idea in case they fall over. But then you also like, and then you can make cool parkour stuff, and now all the kids are jumping off roofs. It takes one faulty phone once for a 5-year-old kid to die, and all these kids and teenagers jumping off buildings like it's nothing. It's dangerous is what I'm saying. Like, but again, Pokemon, like this is not a particular, I don't think this is a critique level that's set A specifically. Like, Pokemon has always been like, hello there son, I'm your mother. You just got a little mouse that can electrocute you? Sure, go out into the open world without adult supervision. I'm sure you'll make it all across the land without dying to any of the giant ass bugs that might cut you in half, like Pinsir or Cypher that lives in this region. Good luck, son. Like, that's just Pokemon World. That's just established part of Pokemon World. No one cares for child safety. Thank you for the free shit. Okay. Let's grab that. Budew. Budew is a pretty cool Pokemon. It was introduced in Generation 4. It's the baby form of Roselia. It's fun. Which is why I'm boxing it. Like, how to put it? The game is at its most fun when you can Mega Evolve anything you use. So, something on a team that can't Mega Evolve is just... like, why even bother, right? So. I also don't feel like Magikarp is, like, Gyarados is one of those Pokemon that is in all games. And, like, Gyarados is very cool and, like, novel the first time you use a Gyarados. Like, that's awesome. But, like, by the third or fourth time you see, Gyarados is also just available in all regions. Almost with, like, 0 exceptions. So, yeah, no. I'm not particularly interested in... It's a classic, yeah, it's a classic. But... But there is more to Pokemon than using the classics. Binacle is also something I'm just not gonna use. I don't like it. It's not exactly my kind of Pokemon. So, skipping a little bit on that. And here's the last Pokemon we can catch in this area for now. I hate the enemy AI in this game, like how they can just turn around for random reasons. Like, if you want to make a good sneak game, right? You want that to be like tails and stuff that you can play around. It's not exactly interesting. Let's put it like that. Cannot learn that. Okay. Where is my Barnaby? There you are. Guess I need to have Barnaby on me for now. I don't want to use it, but like. Oh yeah, they. Okay. I don't understand the AI of my Pokemon right there. I was like, rock smash this rock, and it was like, I can't get up. Time to walk around, and then the rock smashed over by that Magikarp over there. That's that. That the Pokemon AI is kind of funky in this game. Goodness. Yeah, alright, Barnaby. Feels like the correct... That feels like the correct question to ask. Like, are you alright, Barnaby? Let me grab that. At this point, I'm just grabbing shit. Like, I might as well get all the free stuff, right? Call all the Pokemon that are here. There's not really much else. Yoink, mine! Exactly. Is it the only area I'm allowed to go to at the moment? Can I be cheeky? Hydrating and stretching is good. I just got a free Quick Law. Well, might as well. It's a pretty good item. Like, the Quick Claw is borderline useless in competitive, but because you get it so early on in your journey in most Pokemon games, like as an RPG item, that's pretty good. Like, you want to swap it out for something else later on, definitely, but it's nice having like an early game held item that's usable. And also isn't getting consumed, because that's also like a thing to worry about. It's like, brain work with me here. Also, I'm realizing, I think Mewtwo can be gotten as well. Like, there's a Mewtwo mystery gift I think. Yeah, gonna grab that. So like yeah, like Quick Claw, borderline useless in competitive, but just really nice early game item to come across. It might even have saved like a few Nuzlockes. Like it might have come in clutch for a few people over the years. Okay. I am not allowed to go around. Okay. We are still in tutorial land. Hey, hey! Here, let me show you my favorite food truck. It's called No Way Cafe. This one's my treat to celebrate winning your promotion match. I don't know why, but it feels like whoever wrote this wrote it in a way where my brain can't follow along. Like every time I start reading a sentence out loud for the whole voice acting thing I'm doing, I run into like a situation where the sentence structure is backwards of what I'm expecting, and so I trip over my own tongue. It keeps happening today. Like I don't think the person who wrote this is on the same brain wave as I am ever gonna be. One Ember Rose for me, and they'll have a Fire Blast Rose coming right up. Hey Vox, welcome to Tutorial City, where Tutorial Evolution is the big new trend, and Tutorial Royale is the hottest thing since Holotech. Oh no. I love this truck's roast. I think they've got the best coffee in Lumios. Voila, your order. Now polish those right off, then order some more. Got it? I guess you can technically see it from here. Nothing beats sipping on coffee while taking in the view of Prison Tower. Of course she doesn't. They're trying to keep it a secret that she's a member of Team Flare. It looks super modern, right? Well, AZ says that it's actually been around for a pretty long time. Yep, even Zack. Oh, I'd forgotten that Nove Cafe was one of your favorite haunts, Urbane. And forgive me, who's your friend? Hey there, Vinny. Let me introduce you. This is Vox, the newest addition to Team MZ. And this gentleman is Vinny, a big shot from Quasadigo Inc. I am the CEO's secretary in title, though in practice I'm more often her errand boy. Regardless, I'm pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you, Vinny, and why does your hair look like ice cream? And please accept my apologies on behalf of the company for any inconvenience you may have. Is that supposed to be Baneri? I think it's supposed to be Baneri. You may have suffered due to our urban redevelopment efforts. Even our beloved Prison Tower is closed to visitors until we can complete some renovations. If you came here hoping to see the city's sights, Vox, this is truly sorry state of affairs. No, I'm glad they at least had restraints not put set in all the names of the new characters like Serbane and Svinny. I can almost I can imagine like a Game Freak meeting being like, how do we put set in every single name? We can put set in front of all. No, that would not be creative. So like kind of like Kingdom Hearts with the Organization 13 where they all have like X. That's brilliant. So does that mean we have to come up with a bunch of new names? Oh my god, I might actually have to pay some guy for like 10 minutes to come up with all those names. Never mind, scrap it, just use regular names. No, Organization 13 would like to have a word with you. Come on, Vinny, it's not like you personally made all this construction happen. Besides, we're excited to see this city become somewhere people and Pokemon live in harmony. Thank you for your understanding. With that, I'm afraid I must be getting back to work. Please excuse me and enjoy your day. time to move out. There's somewhere even more important I gotta take you today. We're going to the lookup bureau. That's where Emma works. Follow me. I feel like I'm running slower than usual. Even with all this construction, you can tell how huge the tower is. Anyway, the team's been even more of a blast since you joined. Kind of facility as the X and all the Organizing 13 members' names are. Team in hindsight, it was pretty cool detail back in the days of Kim. Yeah, I don't, like, I'm not even dunking on Organization 13 for that. I actually think that's kinda clever. Ida's curious about you. She keeps asking me stuff. Like, I don't think it comes across dumb because it's deeply entrenched in Kingdom Hearts lore. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like they're doing it just to do it. And I'm sure Naveen will warm up soon too. Emma is super talented detective. Oh, I don't agree with that. I think the best place to shard farm is on the rooftops, but yeah. We're on the north side of Lumios now. This area is the Rouge district. The local bureau is just past Rouge Plaza. But that's weird. It looks like there's some kind of gathering going on over there. I want to check it out. Let's go see. So yeah. Give me ball. I want ball. Give me ball. Swing by the Pokémon Center when you spy the registered trail spot on your map. Have you raised your handy bit of info in your brain? Here's a swift feather to remind you. I like that they have an NPC here just to tell me I have to explore the city. There isn't like a whole lot to explore though. Okay, there we go. 30 Pokeballs gotta do it for now, right? At this particular point in the game though, the rooftops are pretty clean since none of the game's events have happened yet. I don't think they're clean. They should be full of mega shots like everything else. But you can't really get there right now because we're still on rails. Wait. They didn't. Does this imply that holotech is physical? Like I know that like the wild zones, barriers, and Jacinthe stuff is like that's all like, but like remember when the holocaster in X and Y was like a little bit like a hologram that came out and it looked flat but it was in front of you and it was like it's like I feel like it was always implied that it was just an image. I get that they upgraded it to that over here, but for phone purposes? Really? For phone purposes, they are also doing this for phone purposes. That sounds like a terrible idea. Here's more. This guy has more of a hitbox than this Tepic. This is great. I can't walk through the hologram, but I can stand inside the Tepic. Yeah, sure, sure. Like it's not an inconsistency with the world building or anything. It's just such a weird detail for me that they decided to do that with the holotech. Like, my name is Ivor. I speak to you today on behalf of the Fist of Justice. Thank you for your time and attention. Now let me ask you, if the people of Lumios truly wish to coexist with wild Pokemon, Why not get rid of the wild zones and let Pokemon run free? Some of you might wonder why I would suggest such a dangerous thing. Your concern is understandable. After all, wild Pokemon are strong. They can be scary. But please put your worries' minds at ease. Simply join the Fist of Justice and watch your Pokemon battle prowess skyrocket. Once you reach our upper ranks, you'll even be able to take on Pokemon in hand-to-hand combat. The Fist of Justice is here to help all the good citizens of Lumios train and grow strong. Once we are joined in strength, then we can finally make wild zones a thing of the past. This guy's wasting his breath. That'll never work. Hey, you in the back! Once you taste my strength firsthand, you'll understand the truth of Iris Sensei's words. I challenge you to a battle. Sounds like you're getting called out. I don't think I have to explain this one. Urban is still a fucking dick. But, like I said, I challenge you to a battle. I, Joe C., probably the 5th strongest disciple of the Fist of Justice, am ready to throw down. I think I have accidentally thrown a few spoilers around this time around. Like, I think I brain farted that a few times. Not only we're very tight on that stuff, but like, I guess it's because I... Okay, so, full disclosure, we've been playing this game a lot recently. You know, because we play all the Pokemon games. We have a living dex that is, like, basically up to date, and we're... we stick around, we'll make sure that our living deck stays up to date by playing all the games and doing that, and usually we have a good time. Like, even with like the worst of Pokemon games, like people have been smacking down Paldea, and you might have me on the ropes, but we in the Fist of Justice know how to keep our cool. Like, I'll brain work in here. Like people have been trashing Sword and Shield, Paldea, like all of the most recent, even BDSP, right? But the thing is, we've had a good time with almost all of them. Like, are they flawless? Absolutely not. We can critique them from here to the end of time. Like, we have also done that in the past. Like, if you watch any of our previous streams, we call it out when we don't like something. But the thing is, at the end of the day, bottom line is, Pokemon is fun. No matter how dumb the writing gets, no matter how easy the battles are, no matter how obnoxious the tutorial, baseline is, Pokemon is fun. Catching creatures, battling, collecting badges, all that stuff, it's fun. I never thought I'd see the day where I would go away from a Pokemon experience and think to myself, I'm not having fun. And that day was the release of Mega Dimensions DLC. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Maddie, but also again, I've been fucking that up a lot today, so we'll both work on it. But yeah, so without spoilers, Mega Dimension, the DLC here that is post-game and stuff like that, puts you in a situation where you have to do things on a timer. And that is stressful. If you want to take your time with Pokemon, catch your things, and like, it can be stressful. And like, you might say like, what's the problem with a timer? Like, Pokemon is pretty easy. Like, that's gonna add some difficulty to it. Probably very needed. Yeah, we're usually very underleveled because we do that thing that the anime advertises, that you can do like rotation teams, and that often leaves us underleveled. But the thing is, most Pokemon games are built in such a way where if you understand the type chart and you're strategic enough, you can be underleveled and still have fun. Until the game tells you to beat a bunch of really strong Mega Evolved Pokemon on a time crunch with your underleveled Pokemon. There is a mechanic where you can make the time, where you have some control over how long the timer is because of some mechanic stuff. that goes. But it costs resources to make a better timer, like a longer timer. So as someone who likes to reserve resources and save them for when they're needed, I usually, you know, use a little bit less than probably advised, and that might be my own fault. That might be our own fault, like we all do it. Me and all my headmates. But like, the fact is that the game is frustrating, and a lot of things that I feel like I can do, should do, and can do and should be able to do, I cannot because the timer goes up. And whenever the timer goes up, it's gonna throw you out, and you're gonna have to start over, and it's an entire mess. And with the autosave function, you also don't really have any ability to, like, once you use those resources, they're gone. So that's a really interesting, finicky thing where you kind of want to use more so that you don't lose more in the long term. Because if you use less and it doesn't work, then you have to make another, and like you end up losing more in the long run. Blah blah blah. Like, so a lot of that, straight up, that those timers made the game unfun for us, and that has been very frustrating. We've been very slow at getting through the DLC, like really slow, like unreasonably slow. We can only like stomach it a few bursts at a time, and we've started accepting that we just have to use all our resources all the time and live with the fact. That has made it easier, but not more fun. Because on the other side, that if you overshoot, there's no challenge. Like, you have 2 extra minutes after you beat the boss. What's the point? Even under-leveled. So like, either you undershoot and it becomes stressful and unfun, or you overshoot and there's no point to the timer. Like, I kind of wish that the game would tell me exactly how much of the resources that I'm spending to create the timer, exactly how much I need for any given thing, because the fact that I have to trial and error it, and either I undershoot and it sucks, or I overshoot so much that I feel like I wasted resources and also I didn't have fun because it was too easy. Like, that's the in-betweener here. That's what we're working with. And that's really frustrating and makes, again, the game, like, unfun. So we have some resentment for this game. And that is mostly pointed at the DLC, to be fair. Like, all of the whole Urbane sucks, he's a jerk, and all that stuff. Like, it's just, I'm honestly mostly joking. Like jabbing at the game is a fine way to be joking. Like, there are different ways to go about it. Like, I don't do that with games that I really think are excellent. I don't think Pokemon is excellent. Pokemon is, like, flawed but fun. And that's what is fine by it. Like, that's why I don't mind buying another Pokemon game. It's like, I'm always gonna have fun. ZA Mega Dimension, not fun. Straight up, not fun. And that is, I think that ZA is fun up until you have to do that, but like there's definitely some resentment with that. I don't know, like, even BDSP is fun. Like, at the end of the day, it's still like, go catch Pokemon, go beat gyms, go become the best that no one ever was, and complete the decks. It's still fun at the end of the day, but Mega Dimension fucking sucks. At least this part of City is fine and good. It's fine and good. Well, not this part. This part is the tutorial, but you know, once it opens up. What incredible strength. In terms of City Royale rankings, I'd say you would be rank H. No, maybe even rank G. If I may be so bold as to ask, are you participating in the City Royale? I'm rank Y! Unbelievable. I feel there must be some secret to the strength you displayed just now. And I can think of but one explanation. You must have mastered having your Pokemon learn moves. Yeah, of course, please skip this tutorial. Such confidence, you clearly see to the heart of Pokemon moves and their significance. My knowledge on the matter is that Pokemon can remember 4 moves at a time. Why give me a dialogue option of where it implies that I can skip it if I can't skip it? Also, this part of the story actually does what I wanted out of the sack fight. Like, this girl is one of the Fists of Justice. She's a well-trained, seasoned fighter, but she's not a name character. I mean, she has a name, but like she's not Ivor, who's like the leader. He's like the big boss, the top dog. But she is not nothing, and I just beat her. So now I feel like my praise is earned, and Ivor's like, whoa, you beat one of my disciples? That's really cool. Man, you gotta be something special. And she's also like, how, with all my training, you must be like rank H at least. Like, this here is natural. Unlike the sack part. Like, this here. More of this here, please. Cultivating a set of 4 moves rich in power and variety is what leads a Pokemon to grow stronger. Oh, but perhaps I should not be speaking too freely about tactics. We may face each other in battle before long after all. Out of respect for your display of strength, I will take my leave for today. But should we meet again in the City Royale, I'll hit you with the full force of my justice. Victory will be mine. I will reach the highest rank, spread out my influence far and wide, and abolish all wild zones. That guy's off the rails and still going full speed. Anyway, this is Wild Zone 3. Feel free to go in and explore if you want. I'll be waiting at the local bureau up ahead. Okay, time to do this. It just occurred to me, I should probably pay attention to Flabébé. Since I would like to have one of each color. There are also other things that I need to catch at some point, I don't remember. For like some side quests down the line. Okay. Okay. Now what can be gotten in here? There is some Flabébé, but they are with flower Flabébé. So they're not really anything that I can use for that much. These, there are no Pokeballs inside these. That's a Pikachu. It's like not exactly gonna be difficult to catch. Boom. That should do. Okay. We got a Pikachu. I'm gonna put that here. Not particularly interested in using Pikachu. Also because, like... Oh yeah, this is a different complaint I have about Mega Dimensions DLC, is that because it's post-game, I'm glad we got like 20 new Megas. Too bad you can't use them for your playthrough. Hope you like to play ranked. Like... I get having some Pokemon locked behind post-game and keeping it to like... to be like a goodie for online. That's always been a thing, but I feel like with introducing like 20 new Megas, that's like a very baffling decision. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, like I don't mind it being accessible in post-game, having a post-game challenge of it, because most people are gonna have beaten the game already by the time it becomes available, right? Which is fine. So you're gonna play through it after having... What is going on with that? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, this Pikachu's not leaving me alone. Okay. Yeah, and that was a mistake. A mistake that was rectified by Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And even Let's Go fixes it. Like, Let's Go has Mega Stones, and they're all available right before the Elite Four, so that you can have it for like the end game, and that's fun. Like, what's the fun of having a cool new form of Pokemon that you can't use for your adventure? What's the fun in that? I feel like that was a bad decision, and it feels like Game Freak learned from it, because in Legends ZA you can use Megas throughout it, all of them, and again Auras and Let's Go fixes these issues. So the fact that we're going back to that with the DLC is kind of like sucky, and it's also like with Kitakami and the Alabama, they had designed it so that there were both the ability to play it before post game and after post game. yes, Auras had half the Megastones through DLC, but Auras had the half of the Megastones that were introduced in Kalos as DLC. Though those Megastones were full of Pokemon that are not were for Pokemon that were not native to Hoenn. You would not get those until you get the National Dex anyways. So again, like, yeah, all the Megastones were mystery gift, but all the fun Megastones were available. Like, I'm pretty sure they were, like, around, like, if you search for them. Sun and Moon had them post game, but Sun and Moon, again, that's unlockable goodie for competitive. I don't mind that, because Sun and Moon's main draw was the set moves, and those were available throughout your playthrough. So is Dynamax. So is Terastal. Like, so yeah. I do like that all the Megas are available throughout the playthrough of Set A. I do like that. But the fact that Mega Dimension's new Megas are all locked behind, like, I can't start a new file and be like, I want to play through the game again. This time I want to pick the other starter, and now I want to use Mega Raichu. Like, if you've seen the I assume you've seen the trailer from before the game came out. Like, I don't consider that spoilers, but there's Mega Raichu Z and Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y from the DLC, and I'm like, but I can't, because the only way to get Mega Raichu Z is by already beating the game. Like, I'd say that it's not so bad for anyone who was there when the DLC came out, because again, you would have a finished save file, and you're starting up your story again, but it's been like a few days or a few weeks since you've beaten the game. Maybe even a few months. Like, it came out in October and the DLC came out in December. So you're like, it's been a while, and you might be feeling like starting over with a new team anyways, so that's fine. All the Pokemon that you catch in the DLC are under-leveled, though, like, ridiculous. Like, you're like level 100 with all your Pokemon because you're post-game of Set A, but the Pokemon you catch at the start of the DLC missions are like level 15, so you have to use a lot of XP candy to make them viable, which is also something I see as a little bit of a flaw. But that's a lesser issue, because EXP candies are so abundant, so whatever. But like, I'll bring it from here. But like, so that's one thing. But for most people who's gonna be playing the game again, like replayability at some point, like next year or something like that, when they feel like they want to revisit it because they had fun. By the time you get to the Mega Dimensions DLC, you already established a team. You already beat the big bad boss, and it's like all of this post game stuff is just, you know, a little bit extra of that. Mega Dimensions is basically a post game. So you already established your team, and now you're dealing with a DLC post game, and like, this is your team. This is the one you're established. This is the one you did your journey with. You don't want to ditch them now, unless you're like, why would you? It's not like you're going to another region or something like that where you could start afresh. No, you're still in Lumios, still fighting alongside Team MZ. So like, at least those megas are available to use in the DLC missions themselves. But like, from any kind of like actual game experience, most people who's gonna play through it again is gonna be like I already have my team and I'm not gonna switch them up now. Like, you could decide to use Pikachu throughout your playthrough for the use of Mega Raichu when you get there, but that also means that you're gonna be with one of your Pokemon's gonna not be able to Mega Evolve throughout the entire game when you have all of these Megas. And as I said, one of the most fun things about City is the whole having a full team of things that can Mega Evolve, so you can just Mega this, Mega that, Mega that. Like, that's the big draw of it. So yeah, I feel like that's a flaw, especially when you also add in the fact that a lot of the new Megas from Mega Dimensions are Megas of the new Pokemon that were added with the DLC, which I cannot access until post-game. So if I want to use Mega Missing No, because Missing No is not here. I'm saying Missing No because I want to avoid spoilers. So if I want to use Mega Missing No, which doesn't exist, I have to wait till I can catch Missing No, which is only in Mega Dimensions. So I'm not getting that connection of having my journey with that Pokemon if I want to use that Mega. And I'm only gonna be using it for like 6 or so missions when I finally get it. Like, I really have an issue with this. I feel like it's bad design. And again, Kitakami and Isle of Armor, both completely fine having options for how to play them. What's it called? Before post game, that there are ways to do it. Is designed so that you can do either, and I feel like that should have been it with the Mega Dimensions. Even if not the whole thing, even if some of the story has to be locked behind post game, some of it should have been available before that, so that the new Megas could be used for a playthrough. Like, I don't think that's too much to ask. I feel like that's reasonable. Also, I thought that thing was going the other way. So, look at that. Like, why are these things so uncharacteristically, like, obsessed with you? Like, they see you once and then they're gonna chase you to the ends of the earth. Already caught that. Let me grab that real quick. It really is weird how much it takes to get rid of anything here. Like, just follows you to the ends of the earth. It's a little overkill. It might also sound weird for me, but I'm not someone who necessarily looking for Pokemon to be like super difficult. It's a children's game. Like, oh well, at the very least, like an for all ages kind of game. It's fine if it's not the most difficult thing in the world. It just needs to be fun at the end of the day, and I just don't feel like Game Freak always accomplishes that part. And then both of them saw me. I'm great at this. Is my stream too negative? Like, I don't want my stream to be too negative. But I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you and be all like, Pokemon's the beast knees and Game Freak is fucking rad because they can never do no wrong. Personal opinion, it is honestly more disrespectful to lie about someone's success than to honestly tell them when they fail. Also, still not finding anything I want to add to my team yet, so. Potentially, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like, as I said, to be like a negative Nancy, but there's a lot of pent up frustrations about this game due to how Mega Dimensions panned out and yeah. Come on over to the Lookup Bureau already. I'm waiting out front. Apparently there is a weird toxicity in the Pokemon community at the moment over like the quality of the games. Like either, apparently there's like two camps. Either you're a Poke Zombie that will buy anything Game Freak gives you, or you are a Poke Critic who won't shut up about every little minute detail. I hope I don't like. I really don't want to fall into either category. Hey Mimi, thanks for coming out to meet us. This here's the Lookup Bureau MS Detective Agency. Kind of funny name, Lookup Bureau. Do they think they need to explain what a detective does? Knock knock. Look at that. Classic gamer always calm and collected like a detective should be. When I was in a rough spot a while back, on the brink of exhaustion wandering the streets, Emma was the one who saved me and brought me to AZ. Remember Emma? Emma? She was actually asleep. I was fucking joking. Hello there, Vox. Welcome to the Lookup Bureau. You guys record you snoozing, right? Part of my job as a detective is to stay well rested so I can leap into action at any time. If anything, you two are way too energetic after your late night in the city, Royale. It's good to see you again, Vox. You do remember me, right? The name's Emma. I run this detective agency, the Lookup Bureau. Over there's my partner, Mimi. Mimi's an Esper and like family to me. Eben, do you mind if I float something past Vox real quick? Sure, go for it. Thanks. I'll cut straight to the chase, Vox. Would you consider helping me out with my detective work? I'd love to. That's great to hear. I'm actually a little surprised by your enthusiasm. Eben told me last night that you're only just arrived in Lumiose. And now you're already battling in the City Royale, which takes place all over the city. Take it from me, learning more about the people and Pokemon living in Lumiose will give you a leg up if you're hoping to win in the City Royale. I'll assign you a few cases so you can get a taste of detective work and see if you like it. Here are the 3 cases of side missions to get you started. Once you've taken care of all the side missions, come on back to the Lookup Bureau. This'll be a piece of cake for you. Besides, there's nothing more noble than helping people. You should go take care of those cases while I catch up with a little with Emma here. Okay, time to do a side quest. Okay, I've stopped. Oh yeah, train station. So, I'm a little bit miffed at the moment that I need to have Bunnelby with me as a HM slave with Rock Smash at the moment. Like, that is a little bit like frustrating at the moment, but hopefully that'll be less of an issue sooner. At your Lumiose? Are you sure if you board that train you'll leave Urbane and the others behind? At your Lumiose? You got unfinished business here in Lumiose. It's probably better not to leave. Do you really want to board that train anyway? Did they just game over the game? No way. You boarded the train bound for the airport. This is really a Lumio City. No way. You're fucking with me right now, right? How strange, you must have nodded off here on the bench. Okay, that was funny. That was actually kind of fun. You got me, game. Okay. I guess I have the freedom to explore now, which is nice. There are a few things that my reaction was worth it. Glad it was. Let's see what I can grab around here. Okay, I did not complain about this though. I need to complain about this. Like the construction site thing. Like, this makes no sense. Like, you do know what scaffolding is for, right? It's so that the people can work. It's so people can work on construction on buildings from high up safely. Does this look safe to you? Like, in any way, shape, or form? Like, there's often not any kind of railing because that would be, like, it's supposed to be a temporary setup. But, like, this here. And that's because they're obstacle courses for people who are not licensed to climb a scaffolding, to look for colorful screws. Like, what the fuck, Lumios? That's an OSHA violation right there, if ever. It's an interesting way to try and excuse adding platforming to the game, but also it's an excuse to add platforming to this game. A game without any way to jump. So, yeah. Also, like, I don't mind there being an excuse for platforming. Like, I don't mind having to run around and parkour across the buildings, across Lumios in something that's a Legends game. I'm actually absolutely okay with that. I just think the fact that there's an entire scaffolding team dedicated to do this is irresponsible. Insane. Like if it was just old scaffolding that has been there for a long time and it's no longer in the same shape it used to be, so it's a little difficult to climb, and it's how you get to the rooftop, and sometimes there are colorful screws there that these guys collect, that would be fine. But they have gone out of their way to say that Tarragon is doing this on purpose. Like, someone arrest this guy. Yeah, they should not get paid for this. This is irresponsible. Just because I said that, give them a raise. Someone should fire the whole lot for this. Thank you for the free stuff, lady. But yeah, now we're in explore mode, and exploring is the part of the game that is the most fun. It's where Pokemon is easily at Pokemon Legends ZA is easily at its best. Like, it's not that explorable, it's not Legends Arceus, but you know, it's a fine time. Once you get freedom, it's... yeah. Even before it turns out that doing it with a permit or any paperwork, it's all vigilante platforming. I can believe that. Like... there's no way this is up to code, right? Okay, so we kind of skipped a few here, getting to number 6 before number 4 and 5, but it's fine. There's been like a couple of Pokemon I run into so far where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna add that to my team. That Mega would be cool. And every time I'm staring at it like, wait, but it's a fire type. Never mind. Like, Mega Houndour is something I've... Mega Houndoom is a Pokemon I've never really used. So, like, getting an excuse to use it might be fun because Houndoom is pretty freaking cool, but... I already have my fire type. It's the starter, so I need to think on it. Baneri is also not it. I don't think Furry Bait is where it's at. Again, uncharacteristically stubborn, like... Level 19 Metatite. Okay, got it. Can't get that Pokeball through the, would be funny if I could, but can't. Yo, Rintaro, that's you, right? Okay. There are 2 more Pokemon here somewhere. I don't remember if those are night Pokemon or if they are available somewhere. Gonna have a look around, see what I can find. Like, I haven't been up there yet, so... Okay, one of the Pokemon up here is Flaffy. And it turned around. There we go. Metatite is not really up my alley. Also, I think I just did it. Yep, all boxes unlocked. Gonna be super useful. Which means I should probably... let me see here. 30... 52. $19. This is gonna be so much faster. I don't know why I was doing it the other way. This is gonna take a moment, guys. Sorting boxes can be a bit... I feel like there should be a select all option, but here we are. I also feel like there should be a way to like grab a Pokemon from the next box if you want to collect all of them, but especially because they designed the boxes to unlock the way they do. I'm also not quite sure what the point is of the boxes unlocking like this, like genuinely. Like in Temtem, it's because there's limited online storage space, but this is a local game. Like in Temtem, there's like a side quest that nets you more boxes, and it's like, yeah, if you're here playing this MMO and you're not gonna make it past the first few areas because you lose interest, why give you the extra storage space when we have to occupy our servers with that? So that is practical, especially because that's one of those things where that's gonna get worse and worse as time goes on. You know, it's like there's gonna be more and more people who tries out the game and doesn't really utilize these base and doesn't really play the game. They're gonna give up halfway through, and then, you know, at least they didn't have the full box set in terms of like what needs to be stored. So there's that. But yeah, 29. You go here. 2. 29 goes here. 41. There. 15. 24. 27. 47. 91. Huh. Go here. 34. 38. Your quest Pokemon, so you go here. 87. 62. 32. 10. 18. 109. 83. 87, so 6, 5, 4, 3. 45. 43. And 25. I think Abra is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Boom. That's just to have it nice and organized. It's usually helpful to have some semblance of sanity for where you put things. So yeah, there's the last Pokemon to catch. And But to be honest, that might also be the last thing we're doing today, because we're out of time. Oh, that was I realize now that that was a Great Ball. And that matters, because... You know what? Altaria is a pretty cool Pokemon. I could be convinced to use Altaria. I have a very, like, I really think Great Balls are like the worst, one of the worst looking Pokeballs. So I tend to catch the things I use on my team are not that. So yeah, no guarantee that it's gonna stay on the team, but there's a Swablu now. We'll think of a name for next time. But right now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm so sorry for being a negative Nancy today. I hope it was fun regardless though. And on that, I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!